breakdown, emotional distance, financial stress, unforgiveness. We have intimacy issues. Many marriages suffer from exhaustion, busyness, social media distractions, spiritual disconnects, pride, and misunderstanding. But tonight, we're trusting God for wisdom, restoration, healing, clarity, and practical direction for marriages and families. So wherever you're joining us tonight, we want you to participate. Please share the broadcast, invite other couples, drop your comments and question in the chat box, and let us know where you're joining in from. Someone's marriage may be healed tonight because you shared the broadcast. And of course, tonight we're deeply honored to be joined by two incredible servants of God, seasoned voices, spiritual parents, marriage counselors, and leaders whose lives and ministry continue to bless many families. Please help me warmly welcome Pst Ishola Familusi and Pastor Doris Familusi. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us. Welcome.
Yeah. Before we dive into deeper questions, let me start with something light and warm. Pastor Ishola and Pastor Doris, if you could describe marriage in one word, what would that word be and why?
That's interesting, isn't it?
That's quite interesting, isn't it?
And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Let me let you go.
All right.
First.
So if I would describe marriage with just one word, I think the word grace is what I would use. Grace is that word successful Christian marriage